Well, it looks like our old friend Britney Spears is desperately reaching out for attention again. You know, there's a new sheriff in town. There's a new train wreck on social media. And because of that, I think Britney has lost a lot of the spotlight. I wouldn't be surprised if she was jealous right now. Because you see a lot of the weirdo yas queens on the internet, they have left Britney in the dust. Now they're cheering on Gypsy Rose's demise, applauding her and yes queening her until she self-destructs. They find that more interesting than the cringy dance moves that Britney constantly tries to throw out there. The cult of people, I like to call them the conservatorship cult, that constantly interject themselves in private family affairs. They're too busy worried about what, Bam Margera? I think now they're harassing Cher and Cher's family. So they don't care about Britney anymore. The Yas Queens and the conservatorship cult, they have moved on. And now Britney is left with what? She's left with us. And we are unimpressed. A lot of the things that she used to do for attention, it's just not working anymore. For example, she used to always delete her Instagram, and then social media would go crazy. What happened to Britney? What's going on? They must have thrown her back into a conservatorship dungeon. What's happening to Britney? She would always do that for attention. Well, she did it recently, and most people didn't even realize that she was gone. Of course, when she came back, though, she came back with a nude, posting a new nude on Instagram. And, you know, these nude photos, they used to cause an uproar. We used to make videos about it. We used to have conversations about it. But now, it's boring. It's uneventful. No one cares anymore. I mean, I think that for someone like Britney, if you reach a point where you can post nudes on the internet and no one cares, that's when you know you have reached your lowest of low. That's when you know you have hit rock bottom in your career. Because think about it. As a boy growing up in the 90s, we would have gone crazy if we could see Britney naked. But now it's like I've seen Britney's tits more than I've seen my own. And in the age of big, fat, nice asses, Britney just doesn't kind of add up. So Britney's naked photos that she constantly puts out there to stir up controversy, it's not stirring up the controversy anymore. No one cares. We've seen it before. We've been there, done that. We got one of the biggest pop stars to ever grace the face of the earth. And now her nude photos don't make headlines. People don't even talk about it. I'm struggling even sitting down to make this video today. I'm just trying to please some of my Britney viewers. But like I said, I just find it funny that now things that she was doing a couple of years ago to get this attention, it's just not working anymore. Her old tactics are not working. Her cringy, weird dance moves, we've seen them all. We've seen them all. It's nothing shocking anymore. We all know that this woman looks batshit crazy. It's not even controversial to say that anymore, because I think we've finally reached a point where I know Britney fans are still going to try to protect her and defend her, but we've reached a point where your average person has looked at the situation and they realize that this woman is a lost cause. So now she's desperately trying to use the same tactics that she used before, but it's not working. People are already moving on. People are worried about Gypsy Rose. People are worried about this. People are worried about that. Britney acting crazy, spinning in circles, naked, it doesn't hit like it used to in 2021 and in 2022. In 2023, it's a new year. It's a new year, but this is why I wanted to make the video. Because I see Britney's desperate attempt to get some attention again, and it's not working. So now I'm scared that she's going to take it to the next level. And what would that next level be? You know, she already resorted to dancing around with knives, cutting herself all over. What's the next step? Because when you're putting this stuff out there that used to be shocking, but now you're not even getting a dull response, you're getting no response at all, she's going to get more and more drastic. She's going to do something drastic to get the attention that she once had. And that is dangerous. Because let's be honest, her antics have gotten boring. It's just boring. It's not even fun to laugh at anymore. Don't get me wrong, for years, I could get a good laugh out of Britney's cringy dance moves. And her old soggy brown heels, the weird, disgusting choices of fashion. There were so many things that we could laugh at. The dog turds on the floor, all of that stuff. But it's not funny anymore. It's not even that funny anymore. It's reached a point where I don't think anyone really cares anymore. Also, I think her book that she put out, I think that gave a lot of people closure. You know, because everyone was waiting on the book for Britney to spill these secrets. And then you got the book and there were no secrets in it. You got the book, you thought you were going to get all of these crazy details revealed, and there was nothing to the book. And I think that was closure for a lot of people, and they moved on. Don't get me wrong, the Britney fan accounts and the big Britney news accounts, they constantly try to put out fake rumors that Britney's coming back to music. Britney's working on a new album. This person's writing songs and making beats for Britney. But none of that's true. And Britney has even come out herself and shot all of those rumors down, that she is not returning to music. So there's really nothing left here. She's told you not once, not twice, not 3 times, but like 5 times, she's not returning to music. The book everyone was waiting on turned out to be a dud full of nothing burgers with no new information in it, so no one cares about that. You know, the shock that you once got from seeing her spread her butt cheeks on Instagram, that's gone. The dance moves are no longer funny. She has nothing left. She has nothing left. So I predict this going one of 2 ways. Either this can be positive, and hopefully now that a lot of the yes queens and the weirdos have moved on, hopefully Britney can come back down to reality and realize that most of the people cheering you on didn't care about you or your well-being. Hopefully she takes this time out of the spotlight a little bit to maybe try to mend the relationship with her kids, maybe do something constructive in her life. Things can go that way, or we can see Britney getting more desperate and Britney getting even more crazy for attention. And I think that's very likely as well. I don't know where she would take things next, but I do think that she's willing to do just about whatever to get some people talking about her, because she likes to play the victim. She likes to act like, oh, TMZ and all of these tabloids, they're so bad. But now that I've gotten a chance to take a step back and I can just look at how everything played out over the past few years, a lot of it seems inorganic to me. Britney Spears can pretend like she hates TMZ as much as she wants. I do believe that there's been some type of, I believe they've kind of been sort of working together, at least to a certain extent. I find it really weird now in retrospect, now that we've seen things play out. I really find it weird that the whole divorce from Sam Asghari happened right as her book was coming out. Like literally, you couldn't break this news at any other time, but right before Britney's book comes out, this big divorce happens. And then right as the book is coming out, all of a sudden body cam footage from traffic stops is making its way to TMZ. It all looks like it was like a desperate attempt to further promote Britney's book, because Britney couldn't do a press tour. Britney's not capable of having a normal conversation with a normal human being. So they resorted to like guerrilla marketing tactics of, all right, now we're going to get the divorce. Now we're going to release the body cam footage. Now we're going to do this. Now we're going to do that. A lot of the stuff that's been going on with Britney, now that you've had time to let the smoke clear, if you just take a step back and look at everything that's happened, a lot of it seems inorganic. A lot of it seems like fake Hollywood, fake relationship nonsense. And a lot of this feud that's between Britney and the tabloids, I don't think there's really a feud there. I think Britney likes to play the victim, but Britney also wants the attention. And I do believe that the timing of the divorce and the timing of the release of certain information definitely lined up with the book release, and I find that very odd. But as of right now, like I said, the way I see it, I know there's things going on in court. That's a bunch of theater. Nothing's going to happen to anyone behind Britney. No one's going to jail. You could follow up with that nonsense if you want to. I suggest you step out of that cult because nothing's happening there. But as far as Britney goes, like I said, I see one of two scenarios. Either this goes really good or this goes really bad. I guess we just have to wait and see. But as of right now, it looks like it's going towards the really bad, because her return is her dancing around like a fool again and posting nudes. Now that didn't get the reaction she wants, let's see what she does next. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments. While you're down there, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so via CashApp. I'll have my CashApp in the pinned comment. You can also donate via Super Thanks, or you can help the channel by sharing the video, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, all of that good stuff. But with that being said, I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.